Proceeding with today's special event, and without any further ado, we would like to invite Ibu Suryantini as our chairman to present her welcoming remark. Ibu Suryantini, the time is yours.
Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 9th ITB International Geothermal Workshop. It is my privilege to address you, honorable guests, on behalf of the Committee of 9th ITB International Geothermal Workshop. Unlike previous years, this year's workshop is very special because it coincides with ITB 100 years anniversary. Happy anniversary, ITB. This year workshop is also very unique. Workshop because it is held as a webinar or a virtual workshop. This is due to COVID-19 pandemic, which does not allow us to meet in a non-virtual manner. Even though the Geothermal Master Program ITB and the 9th ITB Geothermal Workshop Committee have a strong commitment to continue to carry out workshop and disseminate geothermal information in science, technology, and social environmental topics. So, this webinar is conducted. The theme of this year's workshop is advancing the prospecting and utilization of national geothermal sector through best practice management, investment, and technology. This event will be held in 4 days, starting today, Monday, August the 10th, until Thursday, August the 13th. Every day we will start from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. Jakarta time. So don't miss your time. Due to limited time, unfortunately, we cannot deliver all the plenary session. Most of the presentation are technical presentation from authors and invited speakers. I would like to thank to Indonesian Geothermal Association and International Geothermal Association who endorsed this event. President of INAGA and President of IGA today are together with us for opening ceremony. Thank you, Pak Priyandaru. Thank you, Andy. And apart from that, I also express my gratitude to all agencies and sponsors who have supported this event. We hope that all of you can get benefit from this workshop. In this special occasion, I also would like to acknowledge important people and particular parties who make this event possible. First of all, I introduce workshop committee as shown in this slide. They have worked very hard, great effort, and have done excellent work. Thank you, committee. They are students, alumni, staffs, and lecturers of geothermal study program. There are also supports to this workshop that contribute significant financial to realize the idea. I would like to acknowledge our sponsor as shown in this slide. As you can read here, we have Sustraco, we have Geodipa Energy, Scientific Drilling, Pertamina, Tunggal Buana Utama, Star Energy, Supreme Energy, Bank Negara Indonesia, SMI, Kogindo, and Tunas, Andalan Tunas Mandiri. I'm sorry, the small one I cannot hear, but I hope it's clear enough for the audience. Apart from the sponsor, we also received endorsement from International Geothermal Association and Indonesian Geothermal Association. I also thank for support from Indonesian Geology Association or IAGI. We thank also to our media partners as seen in the slide. We have Think Geoenergy, we have IIGCE, we have Geothermal Resource Council, Pabum News, Matrok Media, and Rambu. Thank you for media partner who promoting this event and great effort to make the event success. Now I am going to show you some interesting fact and statistic related to this event. We are very surprised and also happy to announce that the registration committee has received more than 1,430 registrants or participants from around the world. And it's still increasing. Thank you for all your enthusiasm. The next, about the abstract. Originally, the committee received 149 abstracts from 6 countries. Out of 149 abstracts, unfortunately, only 136 are accepted and the 13 abstracts are rejected. From 136 accepted abstracts, only 68 full paper are submitted by the authors, and out of 68, unfortunately, 6 paper are withdrawn, so it remains only 62 full paper accepted. From the 62 full paper, we select 47 paper for oral presentation and 15 papers for poster presentation. And due to limited of time, we are very apologize for not giving all oral presentation, and only 22 paper are selected for presentation, and it will be delivered during 4-day technical session. Last but not least, I would like to thank again to all guests, honorable guests, participants for coming to this workshop and for your enthusiasm, because without your participation, this workshop will not be succeed. And I wish you have a fruitful discussion, stay safe and health. Thank you for your attention. The next, I would like to invite our honorable guest and also Chairman of Indonesian Geothermal Association, Mr. Priyandaru Effendi, who will give welcoming speech in this opening ceremony. Pak Priyandaru is the Chairman of Indonesian Geothermal Association for the period of 2017 until 2020. He is also active in Indonesian Renewable Energy Society or METI. In his daily life, he also served as Executive Vice President of Relation and Support Services in Supreme Energy. His background is a petroleum engineering. He got his degree from Trisakti University in Indonesia and received his master degree from Tulsa University, Oklahoma, USA. Pak Priyandaru, please welcome. The time is yours, and I thank you very much for your time. Please welcome Pak Priyandaru.
Thank you, Bu Nini, for the nice introduction. My Honorable Dekanat FTTM ITB or his representative, Dekanat FITB ITB or his representative, Indonesia academician, geothermal developers, all sponsors, Chairman of IGA, Ibu Andy Blair, Chairman of Convention, Ibu Nini Suryatini, member associations, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name, as introduced by Ibu Nini, my name is Priyandaru Effendi, and I am the Chairman of Indonesian Geothermal Association, period 2017 until 2020. So this year will be my last serve as a Indonesian Geothermal Association President. It is a pleasure for me to be here, and thank you for the invite as a speaker to deliver a speech on Indonesia geothermal development. The ITB International Geothermal Workshop, or IIGW 2020, is once again conducted this year. It is an annual event and intended to share the information of geothermal development progress in Indonesia and will be held from August 10th until 13, 2020. The series of presentations covering the various topics in geothermal practice, such as geothermal exploration, engineering, economy and policy, direct use, and environmental issues are lined up for the discussions. Of course, the industry is expecting a fruitful outcome from this event and hoping the recommendation would be implementable to help the Indonesia geothermal development to move faster, to catch up the target as stated in the National Energy Policy, or in Bahasa Indonesia, we call it Kebijakan Energi Nasional. This year's event was originally planned, as mentioned by Ibu Nini, to be conducted in March this year, but due to unexpected spreading of COVID-19 pandemic in the beginning of 2020, the event was scheduled to today in a new form by using a virtual technology. The COVID-19 presence not only affected this workshop schedule, but also in many human activities globally. To date, close to 20 million people has been infected, and infected globally, and more than 100,000 people in Indonesia is also infected. Let's pray that this pandemic will get over soon to let the activities back to normal. The development of geothermal energy in Indonesia in the last few years is still less encouraging. Until now, the government, supported by the association, is still not able to offer a strategic solution to overcome the geothermal investor challenges, which is mainly dealing with a pricing issue that corresponds to the project economics and certainty of the regulations. The geothermal pricing policy has been an unresolved major issue in Indonesia geothermal energy development. Even though the energy law stipulates that energy prices shall be determined on the basis of a fair economic value, which is represented by a fair IRR, internal return, to bear the risk taken by the developer, but still the implementation not that simple. It is always benchmarking to PLN's production cost, or in Bahasa we know BPP, biaya produksi, BPP, that is dominated by the usage of coal in the grid. Similarly, frequent changing in the regulation also provide the investment uncertainties and risks to the investor. Despite of the challenges issues that I already mentioned above, last year Indonesia successfully added an installed capacity of 180 megawatt. That made the total capacity of the PLTP, the geothermal power plant today, is at the level of 2100 megawatt, and expected additional installed capacity of 140 megawatts to be added before the end of the year. By the end of the year, we should expect the total capacity of Indonesia is at 2270 megawatt. We hope this pandemic will not affect the COD completion. With the sexy potential of geothermal resources in Indonesia, which is estimated around 25,000 megawatt hour, which are currently only about 8% being utilized, Indonesia should be able to beneficial these interacting investors to invest the money in the country. This abundant potential should be the basis to embed with government strategy for the energy security, by promoting more or by using a sustainable energy base, as well as the commitment to reduce emission resulted from the extraction of carbon dioxide that is generated from energy that is not environmentally friendly. To succeed with the mission on energy security by optimizing the utilization of renewable energy, in this case, of course, the geothermal energy, pricing strategy is the most important key element in the geothermal business. PLN as a single buyer shall not be expected or forced to purchase the geothermal electricity more than their affordability without government's intervention. So cannot live to business. PLN should not be held accountable for the higher price and should be compensated for mass intervention. Since pricing is a strategic decision of government to promote the geothermal energy, therefore government will have to present to pick up the difference between investors' expected return and PLN's affordability. Geothermal, as we know, is a high-risk business in nature, especially during the exploration phase. Chance for success is only 50%. This is why developments require premium to cover the exploration risk. Government understands very well the issue. Supported by association, government currently is initiating the issuance of presidential decree on renewable energy to address the investors' demand on acceptable pricing strategy and regulation breakthrough. This is the way government's mission to keep investors' appetite to keep attracted to invest and develop geothermal in Indonesia. We hope this presidential decree will be promptly laid off and acceptable to the investors. I guess that's all from me. Let us support the success of this IIGW 2020 event with a mission to continue to advance the Indonesia geothermal industry starting today. Thank you for your attention and have a wonderful convention and workshop. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Ibu Suryantini, for astonishing remark and Bapak Priyan Daru Effendi for the opening speech. Before we proceed to the next event, we want to apologize for the previous technical issue. We hope that you're still excited to the interesting following events. Now, we are cordially inviting Bapak Sutopo as the head of Geothermal Engineering Master Program, Institut Teknologi Bandung, to symbolically open the 9th ITB International Geothermal Workshop 2020 with the sound of gong accompanied by Ibu Suryantini and Bapak Priyan Daru.
Thank you, Ayu. Ladies and gentlemen, hereby the ITB International Geothermal Workshop 2020 officially begin. We hope you enjoy this event. Thank you.
This is the ITB International Geothermal Workshop. This is the platform for everyone who concerns, who willing to connect and to share knowledge, opportunity, experience. This is our contribution to the future. Renewable energy is the future. It's been a journey since 2012. And this platform is nothing without your contribution. Thank you for your participation and welcome to the 9th ITB International Geothermal Workshop.